We are thrilled to announce a unique partnership between the International Academy of Consciousness and the Monroe Institute for an in-person program that will take place at the IAC Portugal campus in 2024. The goal is to pave a new path for consciousness development. This collaboration promises to be the perfect blend of the sound technologies developed by the Monroe Institute and the subtle energy and OBE techniques created by the IEC. Today, we have here Analaura Trivellato, President of the International Academy of Consciousness and trainer, and Stefano Roverso, President and Residential Trainer of the Monroe Institute, Italy. Now, let's move on to the questions straight away. First question I would like to ask you is, why did you choose this specific moment in time to put together this beautiful course?
I think we are in a very important moment in terms of our evolution where people want to live a life that is worth living. They're happy, fulfilled, but just living, just breathing is not enough. So people want to do more. And if the changes are from inside out, that's our contribution.
Thank you. Can you tell me more, Analaura, about what the program is about?
Yeah, the program will focus especially on who we are. It's connecting again to our essence. Why we are here in this life? Why do we have a life? What do we take from this life? Certainly won't be the material things, we know it, right? The experiences, the learnings seem to be a lot more relevant. The real movement forward is actually looking inside. So the course is about answering the major questions: who we are, where we came from, and what we are here for. What's the purpose of all of this? We see, and there are research showing that people in the moment of dying, they regret a lot of things. And generally, most of the regrets are about omissions and not about what we have done or even our mistakes. So it's important that we see the moment we are and what we can do to move forward. We, like as an individual, in this whole, let's say. So the course is about returning to yourself and seeing your place, your role in this planet, in your community, in your life, in your family, whatever is the focus that you want to get at that point, but returning to ourselves. So that's the main point in this course.
To help people understand better the what, who wants to explain and give an overview of the objectives that the program has?
Go ahead, Stefano, that's you.
Yes, thank you, Analaura. Yes, the program indeed focus on the understanding of who we are beyond our physical nature. We are much more, and we want to offer the opportunity to the people to discover how much more we are. What is the purpose of this life that we have here, and how we can follow this purpose.
That's beautiful. Thank you. That's very nice. You just opened the way for me here. I would say that it's just people having more awareness, right? And that awareness can give us the north in our lives for us to follow our own intuition and what really putting into practice, as Stefano was saying, what we came here to do.
Moving on to the how, what types of technologies, methodologies, techniques is this program going to apply and use in order to achieve the objectives that you just so eloquently explained?
As many people know, the Monroe Institute has developed over more than 50 years a science of sound to facilitate access to expanded state of consciousness, activating our other perceptual and cognitive abilities. This co-design of the program by these two institutes has allowed the integration of knowledge, methods, and technology. So it's really the first time that we join this knowledge, this very long experience, to offer in an integrate program the opportunity to fully enjoy and to move over the border of consciousness to fully understand what is the meaning that we can achieve during this life.
Lovely, Stefano. Thank you. Just now about the how, as you're saying, I think we at the IAC we have a lot of experience on teaching people about out-of-body experiences and subtle energy. So this course we will do a nice blend of the I'm doing myself and the Monroe Institute technologies just playing its part to support the progress. So all that we will do will be in conjunction, like it will be all together for the same objective. So IEC will basically more majorly, let's say, putting people in contact, but learning also how to deal with their own energy and the energy around. So we will connect in different ways. And also we will work with energy of healing. So learning how you can help yourself in these aspects. Sometimes we see our life bring things to us and we don't know how to deal with that. So by learning how to heal, and when I say heal, I mean could be physical, could be emotional, spiritual, could be the experiences you need, could be the information you need, could be mindset changing that you want and you never perhaps managed to. So it can be in many different ways of healing, but we will work with energy in terms of self-protection or self-defense when you are, let's say, in an experience like this and you don't know how to react. And you can use that in your daily life because we do affect other people and get affected by other ones. How do we deal with this? So we'll focus on this, trying to reduce a little bit the subjectivity that we have, that I felt something, I have an intuition, but I don't know if that is it that the other person feels or not. So we will work in pairs and in groups. So it will be a very intense days, but very profound in terms of our connection. We will work with energy in terms of unblocking chakras, cleansing the aura, and so on. And these will all support also the out-of-body experiences that we will work with, some trying to connect with the spiritual guides that we all have, some for our expansion. When we say expansion, it seems like we are expanding our consciousness. No, actually, the natural state of the consciousness is expanded. We are here in a human life that is actually restricting us and our manifestation. So we actually return to what we are or who we really are. So we will create the perfect or optimize the conditions, at least making it as perfect as possible to create the opportunity for everyone to experience all that IAC can deliver, all that the Monroe Institute can also deliver. And we hope people will take advantage and will take the opportunity.
Yes, if I can add something about this, we run the program in a beautiful place that is the Academy of Consciousness campus with 5 different labs that you can see on the video on the website. Every lab is a unique that allow us to have a incredible experience, and we will add this Monroe sound technology to increase much more, the experience that we will have. So we will have individual session and grouping session according the program, and using the sound technology and using the other bioenergetic techniques will be very intense and full of experiences that we want to provide to each of them. Sometimes happen that only one experience is enough to fully discover the purpose of your being here. Sometimes the group with his energy is a leading factor that supports you in fully understand that you are all connected, that you are connected with everything. So running the program in this beautiful place with the nature all around us, with all of this technology and all of this knowledge that we share with all the participants, will be a great opportunity to increase the level of consciousness of everyone.
Thank you. This all sounds extremely interesting, and it feels as if it encompasses all areas of life. It goes from the very practical day-to-day applications to the utmost spiritual experiences. And that leads me to the next question. What type of person would be interested in attending this course? Who is the course aimed at and dedicated to?
I think that curiosity is the main things to say. There is no prerequisite, and the program is open to everyone that want to know more about themselves and know more about the evolution of this humanity.
Oh, very nice. You took the same word that I would say. People need to be curious. People need to be curious and open-minded. That's what we want. It doesn't matter if the person have had experiences first. I think that's an important aspect, because I remember when I started and I was not feeling that, do I have the full knowledge? No, you don't need to have previous knowledge. You don't need to have had experiences either outside of body experiences or anything, or having felt anything specific. You come to learn and to explore. So if you're curious, open-minded, we are more than open. And I am very certain that people who have already attended courses at the IEC or at the Monroe Institute will certainly take advantage of this course, and each person will come with whatever they have in terms of knowledge, and they will give their next step. Everyone has something to learn more than what we already know. And this is not about learning, it's about experiencing. What actually we will provide the most here is opportunity for experiences. So I think as long as you really want and you're really open to new things to come.
Totally agree.
Nice.
I have to say, listening to your answers and observing your interaction, it is clear the harmony and the alignment that you guys have, and that forms the basis for an excellent experience. Now, one last question, just to be a little devil's advocate. You almost convinced me. Why would I want to participate?
I would say science already has rock solid evidence of life after death, which means our evolution have not started in this life and will not end on this one. So for me, I think the curiosity and all of that open-mindedness that we were talking about would come to help people to see things in a more broad perspective, and observing in which moment each one of us could be in our personal evolution and what is the next step. Because that's the really tricky question. Life catches us with, small little things like obligations and things to pay in life and so on and so on. And we may forget what is really important. And life's there, time's passing, where we are, what we came here to do, what we want, and what we can really in terms of the conditions that we have. So it's really, really, for me, thinking broadly, in which moment of my evolution am I at this moment? What is my next step? And this is an answer that only you can give to yourself. But we can provide you with a good, an environment that is more conducive to this kind of profound questions, because we don't, unfortunately, have that very often in our lives, because life has this, this aspect of physical things and requests and demands and so on. So I think it is an opportunity for an introspection in this sense, and finding your own answers. No influence, no dogmas, no belief system would matter, no, or at least trying to reduce the influence of our upbringing, our family, our context of life, profession, name, where I was born, all of these conditionings. Okay, they do have an influence on us, but to really focus on us in our essence, in our souls, spirits, consciousness, whatever you want to call it, we need to try to reduce that. And that's one of the reasons we think that a retreat like that, a space in your life that you dedicate to yourself, will help. And the point for me, the major point for me would be that.
Why to participate? There is many reasons. Exploring dimension and perception, other ways accessible only after decades of meditative practice. And we know that some experiences are related to the equivalent of 20, 30 years of meditation. And we can achieve in a week. Everyone can achieve that in a week. So enjoy this program is a personal gift that you give to yourself, but at the same time is something that you do for the awakening of the humanity.
Absolutely. I love what you said, and I'm so in tune with that.
It gave me goosebumps, and it's absolutely beautiful. Now, why don't we remind the dates and the location for people that have been thoroughly convinced, like I have been, that this is the right course for them and the best experience that they can have?
From the 24th to 29th of March 2024. That's the date. And we will have this in Portugal at the IAC campus, where we have the laboratories. So we will work in groups at the laboratories and in groups as well in the main room. And it will be just for us. 24th to 29th of March.
Just one or two final sentences, if you want to leave a final message, that'd be lovely.
I want to share something that don't belong to me, but I really trust in this sentence. It is from Bob Monroe. We are more than our physical body.
Absolutely. And you know something, we need to really go deep into who I really am in my essence. So then we can express this who that is more than the physical body. So I think the quest on to understanding who we are in the quintessence of life, that's what really matters. And that's what we really take out from this life, the learnings and the experiences. All the rest will stay.
Thank you very much. For you guys, these were Analaura Trivellato, President and Trainer of the International Academy of Consciousness, and Stefano Roverso, President and Residential Trainer of the Monroe Institute, Italia, for you. Thank you.
Thank you for being with us and for helping us with this. Thank you.
Thank you.